Hello, everybody, and welcome to Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
What show is this?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. It's Good Morning Xbox.
Oh, man. And I'm Cool Cat Terry.
Hey, you know what? The Iconic Video Games channel. It all falls under. This is Good Morning Xbox presented by Iconic Video Games.
There we go.
It's all right. Like I said, that's why we're not a professional podcast. We're just a podcast. But hey, you know what? Another week has passed us by, Terry. What have you been playing this week?
Dude, I actually did it. I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows. Woo!
Nice. You assassinated everybody.
I got it done. Like, I did, there's like a few, like, the little mini quests that don't matter. Like, there's just, like, the filler ones. Like, kill 100 of these dudes and 100 of these dudes and 100 of these dudes. They never spawn, Like, I'm like, screw it. But like, everything else that matters, like, all, like, the quests that matter are done.
Nice. Finished story done.
Story's done. Side quests, for the most part, done, except for the BS ones. But otherwise, yeah, everything's done. So I am happy.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the next one. What's going to be our next?
I started playing South of Midnight. I didn't get to play very much because I got distracted with something. I got called away to do something, so then I stopped playing games. But at least I finally got some game time in last week, and I finished one and I started another, and then at least this next one is significantly shorter, so I should be able to get through it. Took me a long time to get Shadows done. That was, Assassin's Creed takes forever. Even when they make the game shorter, they still take forever. So,
All right. Well, there you go. That's good. That's good. So I put Metaphor ReFantazio aside. I didn't play it at all this week. I haven't finished it. I just haven't played it. And I loaded up the Rogue Prince of Persia, and holy cow, Terry.
Is it good?
It's good. It's pretty good. It's made by the same people that made Dead Cells, so that's good. The story's not as it doesn't have as much talking as Hades does. Like in Hades, you could die 1,000 times and new dialogue would pop up. Whereas this one, you die like 3 times and that's it. No more new dialogue with people. Which is fine with me. I'm like, whatever. Let's talk more fighting, right? But the soundtrack, holy cow. It is like Persian music mixed with modern music, and it slaps. Like, it is good. It is good. Very rarely do I think a soundtrack is like amazing, but the Prince of Persia soundtrack is wow. And each level is fitting, and each level gets you going. And so yeah, the soundtrack is crazy good. So I keep going back because the game's good. I keep going back because the soundtrack's good. I played some Halo Wars 2, and then I did it for Democracy, Terry. I played some Helldivers 2, and we'll talk about that one later.
Nice.
But chat, let us know what you've been playing. We love to hear what you have to say. Let's check in with them. Up first is my buddy Doggadog420. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Fastback is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Drive safe, brother. He's not with us as he is driving right now. And Dan, the man Cunningham, joins us. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, hey all, how's everybody doing today? Doing good. Let's see. Stanley Francois is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, what's happening, y'all? And chat, let's freaking go. Yes. Is this the cat, Terry?
This is not the one. No, the one that's blind making all the noise that you guys usually hear is my blind cat, and if she comes in here, she's all black. So you'll it's not one of the orange ones.
I see. And shout out to Day Reezy. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, everyone. It's a lot of real MVPs in here. Absolutely. This chat is amazing. I love that cat. This one is just meow. There she is.
No. Before we went live, she was in here walking circles over here because that's what she does. She's blind, so if she almost never comes in this room, so she's unfamiliar with it. So when she gets confused, she'll just walk in a circle and she'll just kind of slow. There she's coming. she'll start slowly making a bigger lap to try to figure out where she is. But she's making her way. Okay, she went into the other room across the hall, but yeah, you might see her in. You're walking in circles. So
what is that black furry over there in the corner?
that was Rex.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can't see it. That was Rex.
There he is. Hello. So cute.
That's the chocolate lab right there.
Yeah, he's so cute. Let's keep checking in with the chat. Back from the dead is in the house. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, good morning, everyone. A shout out to Web Dave. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP.
Luna just joined the show.
Says, good morning. Good morning.
Now we got Luna and Rex. They're just chilling.
They're just chilling. There you are. Wow, so many animals. My goodness.
I know. I keep trying to downsize. Dude, I keep trying to downsize, and my husband keeps bringing more home. It's like, psh. But I love them. I love them all.
As you should. Stanley Francois agrees with me that soundtrack in Road Prince of Persia is amazing. It sure is. It sure is. Yes. And let's see. Web Dave is playing Helldivers 2. Yes. Let's see. Axel, I got the first page finished in the ODST War Bond. Oh, nice. I have like 2 things bought on that thing so far. So yeah. And yes, please hit that like button. It helps us get discovered on YouTube, especially the live section where we compete. Every like helps us, get closer to that magical 500. We appreciate it, everyone. Big B Money says we're going to get more PlayStation games now on Xbox. Hope so. Stanley Francois is playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, Avowed, Dragon Age Veilguard, and NBA 2K26. Dang. Web Dave says your pets are awesome.
She found her way.
There she is.
She makes a lot of noise, but because she's blind, but yeah, she's kind of figuring herself out.
Oh man, what a world to not be able to see. So yeah, shout out to the chat. Thank you all very much for being. Of course, this is Labor Day weekend, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is Labor Day, and it celebrates the American workers. For those of you that don't know, it was born from the labor movement in the late 1800s. When unions started being formed. Just saying. And we celebrate it with parades, barbecues, and technically it's the unofficial end of summer. This is when all the swimming pools close and everything. So, yeah. So there you go. Shout out to those of you.
You sure you want her in here because she's loud?
Oh, it's up to you. I think she's funny. This isn't a professional podcast. We're
all
good,
right,
man.
Well, if the people in the chat, you guys start getting annoyed by her making a lot of noise, I can mute.
She can mute. All right, so let's get it started. So, first topic of the day. Hold on. Where's my ticker? Here we go.
Woo! Space Marine 2. All right.
Oh, shoot. And I still have my happy birthday doggy. By the way, everybody, it was Doggy's birthday this week. So, yeah. Be sure to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Doggy. Yes. All right. So, let's get it started. So, up first is some Space Marine news. So, a lot of these are Space Marine 2's free anniversary updates. So, this is kind of cool. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of these so we can see the details. So September 4th, you get a new PvE mission, new PvP mode, new PvP arena, lots of new PvE modes, stratagems, three new weapons, major enemy, a new enemy, Majoris enemy, Chaos Spawn, and the Chaos Armor Pack. And the Season Pass is the Black Templars Champion Pack and Imperial Fist Cosmetic Pack, for those of you that love that Space Marine 2. And then you're going to get patch 11 with more stuff, more passes, right? And then in Q1 of 2026, dang, this thing is going cool. New PvE missions. I love PvE, by the way. Oh, shoot, look at this. The Omnisaya Axe. That's kind of cool. I love the names in Warhammer. So you're getting all these new updates. So they put out a huge thing. They also put out a video celebrating this, but of course I'm not going to put it on there. But yeah, the free anniversary hits September 9th. Even though I think they said September 4th, I think it's been pushed back to September 9th. The kill team mode, the mode that finally nails the squad-based 40,000 mayhem. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. New missions. The year 2 features 4 major drops, new missions, enemy gears, and Chaos Space Marines for PvP. For those of you that love PvP. Has anybody played PvP on Space Marine 2? I would never, because I would just be cannon fodder.
I don't even know. I think my husband might have. Only thing I did was the co-op.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would do. And the customization and lore go deep. More cosmetic seasonal events and lore-driven updates. You know, so yeah, the Space Marine 2 getting that support at least into year 2. So that's kind of cool. You're gonna play, Terry?
I might go back to it. I don't know though. I mean, I'm not that big on that particular game. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I like the first one way more than the second one. But my husband loved it, so I'm sure he'll be playing all this new stuff.
I see. Yeah, no, I am not a Space Mariner. I don't know how to say it. How do you say it?
A Space Mariner?
I'm not
you just say Space Marine, man. You don't say you're a Mariner. You say you're a Marine.
I'm not space marinated.
Marinated? With some extra hot sauce.
That's right, with extra hot sauce. No, I haven't played it yet. I want to. There's so many games in the backlog. It's just, good God, man. Good God. It is it is busy. But for those of you that do have it and do play it, I am so happy for you. I think I'm gonna launch the first one here next after I'm done with Metaphor. It might be my next game.
Really quick, Dan the Man. So this one laying right here is Cheddar. And the blind one that you might see walking in circles, that's Oreo. And then Biscuit might come in at some point.
You have 3 cats, you crazy cat lady?
I got 3 cats.
Oh my God. Chat, how many cats does somebody have to be considered a crazy cat person? Let me know.
I think 2.
My God. I would be a crazy dog person. I love dogs.
Yeah. So, yeah. We had 3 cats. Well, we have 3 cats, and we had 3 dogs. One of mine recently passed away about a month ago. So now we're down to 2.
Day Reezy, Space Mariner. Yeah. Space Marine, great games and so much fun. Yes, from Big B Money. By the way, shout out to Big B Money. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Doggy says Space Marini. And Big B Money says it's on Game Pass. Yeah, the first one is on Game Pass. I know that one. Yeah. Big B Money says 8 cats. 8 cats.
Woo!
Crazy Greek Dude. Shout out to Crazy Greek Dude. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says 4+ cats. 4+.
Okay, so look at that. I see. I'm just under the crazy
just
part.
Under.
I'm just under.
Yeah, you're just under. And Back from the Dead says you just need egg and sausage for a good breakfast sandwich. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, so that's that announcement. Anything else about this announcement? Just letting people know. It's got YouTube plans. I'm kind of happy about it. Just saying. All right, let me get ready for the next one. Holy cow.
I told you she gets loud. She's not even fully belting yet. Normally when you guys hear her, she's on the other side of the house. So she's not fully belting right now.
All right, so here we go. Moving the chat right along. Where is it? Here we go. Hell yeah. So Hollow Knight Silksong got a release date, Terry. Hollow Knight Silksong got a release date. And the player count for Hollow Knight, the original, which is on Game Pass, went up by a huge 222%. So that's cool. Terry, is this
So
the biggest prequel?
that's people going back and replaying the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Preparing
Sweet.
for the second one. Is this the biggest prequel prep spike we've seen for an indie game, Terry? What do you
For an
think?
indie game?
Yeah.
I don't know, honestly.
Don't know. All right.
Because I don't know, because we gotta. Whenever I think about like big indie games, you got to remember that for like the first two games of Witcher, those were indie. So I would think the hype for possibly for Witcher 2 could have been around there. I don't know.
I don't know, because I didn't even hear about The Witcher till Witcher 3. But I've heard of Hollow Knight. I would say it is. I don't know. I'm just saying 222%. That's crazy. Shout out to all you people who played Hollow Knight, launched it. I finished it, and it is a good Metroidvania. So Hollow Knight's inclusion in Game Pass helped fuel the surge. Low barrier, high nostalgia, of course. Do you think the spike would have happened if it wasn't on Game Pass, Terry? I mean, 222%. You think Game Pass is helping fuel that hype?
I think it definitely helped contribute to that, because I feel like anyone who's replaying it already had it, so it doesn't help with those numbers. So it might be a lot of people who maybe didn't play the first one, and now and the hype is getting real big for the sequel. So people are maybe checking out the original one to see if they want to play the sequel.
Yeah.
So it could be that, because I feel like otherwise Game Pass isn't going to affect people replaying it because they already have it.
Maybe. I'm just, oh man. I think Game Pass definitely helped fuel it, because I've said, while I love Metroidvanias, they are hit or miss. There's very little in between. You're either going to be an awesome Metroidvania and loved by millions, or you suck. And that's always been my experience with Metroidvanias.
For me, my experiences, Metroidvanias are beloved by millions, and I suck. I don't play them.
For those of us where this is our jam.
Oh man, no, I'm terrible when it comes to Metroidvanias. I don't have the patience for these games.
The thing about this Metroidvania that makes it even more awesome is that it's also like, it's got really tight combat mechanics to it.
Okay.
And so it made it feel almost Souls-like. But it was dark. And the fact that everything is hand-drawn and it was made by three folks, Team Cherry, when you play it and you just see how massive it is, and it's like, good God, 3 people made this amazing game. And you see the biomes and you're like, good God, this is amazing. And you see this, or you hear the next soundtrack, or you fight that boss, and you're like, what were these 3 guys thinking? Like, it just adds to the whoa of it all, right? So Hollow Knight released 6 years ago. We've known about Silksong, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, right? So after years of silence, Team Cherry's drop at Gamescom reignited the fandom and the charts, Terry. Did the 5-year wait make Silksong more legendary, or did it just raise the... Do you think it's going to suffer from that, not being able to deliver on the hype? Because, I mean, Hollow Knight was such a perfect game. It's hard to follow that up.
I guess we'll have to wait and see how they do, because there's going to be a lot of expectations, because people are going to expect it to play as well and to be as gripping as Hollow Knight. So if the story and the gameplay isn't there, people are gonna notice that very quickly. So hopefully it matches that, but hopefully they also had some things that they did to, kind of, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Evolve. Hopefully they, evolved, and it's not just a copy and paste of Hollow Knight with a new character and new environments. Make sure add some new elements to it to maybe enhance the gameplay.
The thing about the Silksong is that it's using a Hollow Knight character that was introduced in the first one. Kind of like, how when you used to play Mega Man and like Proto Man used to come out and like challenge you, but it turned out that Proto Man was like your brother that was all jacked up. Like, I don't know if you remember that. Or like Mega Man X and Zero would come out.
Okay.
And just kind of be there, challenge you, and you defeat him, and they'd be like, good, keep going, Do you remember that?
Briefly, I only played a little bit of Mega Man. So
Well, the main character to Hollow Knight is that lady. Oh, what was her name? Let's see. What is the name of the main character in Silk Song? Hornet. There we go. That's her name. Hornet. Yeah. So you run into Hornet in the first Hollow Knight many times, and she challenges you. And every time she challenges you, it's harder and harder and harder. So she turns into like this weird boss. It's interesting. It's interesting. And so in Hollow Knight 2, you're now, you're now the main character. So I think it's super cool that Hornet is going to be on there. So yeah, Hollow Knight, looking amazing. Here she is. So yeah, she's going to be cool. I think it's going to be fun playing as her. Let's check in with the chat real quick. He said, Dave Reezy says, I liked Ori, so Hollow Knight is right up my alley. Definitely, man. Ori's one of the great Metroidvanias of all time, too. So, yes, definitely, Dave Reezy. You should play it. Back from the Dead says, I want to finish the first game before I start the second game. You definitely should, man. You definitely should. Don't be ashamed of using guides. This game is hard. Just saying, right? Sith Lord is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here, Sith Lord. You are the real MVP. And also, thank you so much for tweeting out the show. You are awesome. You are awesome. Let's see. Hollow, a good game. This Hollow Knight is going to be great, right? Right? Yes. Are Metroid Prime games considered Metroidvania? I wouldn't say that Metroid Prime games are, as they are in 3D. I would say no, but they are definitely good games. That's a good question.
I think the Metroidvania is more derived from like the classic Metroid and Castlevanias, right? Because those were all side scrollers.
2D style, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. D487 says the song that would play, right? Right? Yes. It's amazing. Chael Walker says fantasy draft day draft finish. Ooh, hope you do. I hope you do well. Unless you're playing against me, then I hope you suck. Yeah, we have our draft tonight. So in my major league, and so not good luck to everyone else out there. I hope you all suck. Let's see. And shout out to Chael Walker, man. Let's see. I believe Hollow Knight's going to be another Xbox masterpiece from Big B Money. Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, but Terry, we had a poll. Let me end the poll here. Let us know what the chat thinks about Hollow Knight. Silk Song.
Silk Song drops September 4th. Are you built different or just built mid? 60%. I swing, I miss, I uninstall it. Woo! 30% built different, nails ready, and 10% mid energy. Still undecided.
I'm built different.
Everyone's like, we want to play, but we're going to install that thing once we die. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm starting over.
I'm starting over. There you go. Okay, let me see what else I got here for announcements. By the way, guys, we've had like 2 or 3 shows in a row where we've gone like 3 hours because there was so much news. But this week, after the convention dies down, there's very little news. So bear with us. Bear with us, okay? All right, next announcement is Replaced narrows down Xbox Game Pass release window. So, Terry, I don't know if you're excited for Replaced, but I am. This is a kind of like a cyberpunk pixel art game, right? And it is amazing looking. And let me get to the gameplay so we can see it. Here we go. Yeah. And it looks amazing, and I'm very excited for it. I'm usually not excited for a pixel art game, but this one caught my attention. And I just simply cannot wait to play this game. And the launch date has never been announced, ever. So now they didn't announce the launch date. They gave us the launch window, right? And the launch window is Q1 of 2026.
Okay.
No, sorry, between March and June of 2026. So March, April, May, June. So that 3-month window. So after years of delays, it finally brings it up. So Terry, do you think this is the final stretch or just another placeholder in delay limbo? Because this game has been delayed many times.
I don't know. Like I don't. I don't know. It's like I feel like games tend to usually get delayed. So, and some more than others, unfortunately. But I mean, so I don't know. I just kind of feel like I don't ever really hold my breath when it comes to release dates, just because they're always changing for like all games. It doesn't matter if it's indie or AAA or whatever it is. It's, be prepared to, wait. so,
Right.
So it very well could get delayed again, but hopefully they can get it out and it's good to go, because I don't know how many times it's been delayed. Hopefully they don't have any more for the people who are excited for it, because I feel like 1 or 2 delays, we can get behind it, but once you start getting more than 2 delays, that gets to the point to where it's a bit much for gamers at that point. So yeah, they need to get it out.
Are you ready for the delays, Terry? It was originally planned for a 2022 launch, but it was delayed.
That was a long time ago.
Then it was delayed again in 2023. And then there was another push in 2023 to move it to 2024. And most recently in 2025, it was moved to 2026. So, yeah.
And those are major delays. Those aren't like a few months. Usually when you get a delay, it's like 6 months or less. Those are year gaps. Like that's pretty.
Yeah. So I've been hyped for this game for a long time.
Wow.
4 years worth of delays.
So they really shouldn't, delay it anymore then. Because if they've been delaying this game for like 3 years already. So yeah, they need to get it out. Or people are just going to lose faith in it. What was that? Oh, I already forgot what it was, but there was that one game that should die, and a lot of people were excited about. That it was another indie, and they kept wanting to know when they were gonna, when it was gonna release, and then we hadn't heard about it for a long time. And then recently, I think it was like, what was it, like a week or 2 ago, they announced they canceled it. So it's like, dang.
Oh, which one was that?
I can't remember which one it was, but
Judas or something?
Huh?
Was it Judas or something?
No, it was one of those indie. I think it was like an RPG, not like a full, like not like it was like more of an adventure RPG. I think I can't remember. I can't remember what it was.
Can't tell you.
It was one of the ones that Shaddai had been waiting for years. But yeah, now it's gone forever.
I mean, I would search which.
I wish I could remember the name of the game. I apologize.
Got canceled, but it's probably going to pull up like indie games that were canceled 20 years ago.
I wasn't hyped for the game, so that's why I can't remember what it was. So sorry.
Now I want to point out, Replaced is advertised as an Xbox exclusive.
Ooh.
But now that was supposed to be launching on the Xbox X and S, the One, and PC, right? I wonder if they're gonna keep the One on here. So that's also a thing. So it is advertised as an Xbox exclusive. So this is an ID at Xbox game, and or at ID Xbox game. I don't know what they call it. ID at Xbox, yeah. And so this game hopefully will finally launch, because good God, how long can Phil give you guys money? So I'm excited because it's coming to Game Pass day 1. And hopefully this game does well, because now the generation's in full swing, right? It's going to be tough to stand out this in this time of the generation. Just saying. So I don't know. Hey, chat. Anybody else waiting for Replace? Let me know. Let me know if you're ready for it, or if you're looking forward to it. Let me see. I
wish I could remember what it was. Maybe
Dan, the man Cunningham says delays are fine, but the game better not suck, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
There's nothing worse than waiting for a game for a long time and then it's awful. It's like, what?
Yeah. Shout out to Graphic God. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Cougarman69 is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP, and I acknowledge you, sir. I acknowledge you. Talos Ray is in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Back from the dead. Just delay it to next gen at this point. Let's see. Cougarman says, I acknowledge my tribal chief of Xbox, Axel. That's right. Acknowledge me, Terry. That's right. Thank you so much to Cougarman. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. All right. So, yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm glad that it finally locks in a 2026 launch window. But knowing these guys, they're probably going to be like June 30th or some crap like that, right? Let me see. I'm going all the way out to June. All right, so games usually launch on Tuesday, Thursdays, or Fridays. So June 30th is a Tuesday. Tuesday. So June 30th. It's going to be on the freaking Xbox showcase one more time, and that's why they delayed it. Oh, man. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. So there you go. Okay. Ready to move on, Terry?
Yes.
All right. Let me check my notes. Checking my notes real quick. Okay. And I'm ready. Okay. All right. So for those of you who have Game Pass Standard or Game Pass Core, guess what? You're now getting access to what has traditionally been an Xbox Ultimate perk, right? So cloud gaming hits core and standard tiers. This has previously been locked to Game Pass Ultimate Cloud Streaming. Now rolls out to core tiers and standard subscribers via Xbox Insider testing, right? So the thing that gets to me about this one, let's keep reading here. So PC game access has also been added to standard and core, right? Select PC titles will now be available for core standard members. No full list yet, but it's a major shift, right? And so we'll see what this does. So I wanted to know, was this like, okay, is this part of stream your own game, or is this part of actual access to the Game Pass library to stream, right? And it looks like it's going to be part of access to everything. As it says here, as part of this insider experience, Xbox Game Pass Core and standard subscribers will be able to stream cloud playable games included with their subscription or select cloud playable games they own, making it easier to jump from any supported device. So I think this is in preparation for the Xbox ROG Ally. So we shall see what happens. So a lot of you guys that might be on Game Pass Standard or Game Pass Core, you're getting a perk now that hasn't been there before. Terry, what do you think?
I think this is actually good. You know, they're adding more features to like the low tiers. You know, usually the low tiers get like nothing, just like basic usage. And then they add everything to the higher tiers to entice people to pay more. So the fact that they're giving more to the people who want to keep the budget lower is good. You know, this is good.
Yeah, and you know, getting access to streaming, that's interesting. That's interesting, you know. So Terry, some people are speculating though, with features overlapping across tiers, fans are speculating about a full Game Pass restructure again.
It probably will happen.
Another price hike.
I don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean a price hike. It could just mean they might phase out. You know, they have core and they have standard, right? They could literally rebrand standard as cloud and just make a tier for cloud users. You know what I mean?
Well, they've been talking about a tier for cloud only users.
Yeah. So I mean, either they'll just add the tier and it'll kind of fit in the middle somewhere between, you know, the core and the standard people, or they'll just rebrand one of the tiers. But I don't know. I don't think it has to really make a price hike. I think it's just them fitting in the cloud.
I don't know. I think anytime they make Game Pass changes, the price hike always comes. Which, if that's the case, I'm about to buy like 2 years worth of Game Pass Ultimate, and just go with it. Maybe even 10 years worth of Game Pass Ultimate. I don't know. We'll see, because I'm not a fan of.
How does that work? I've never stacked before. Do you just buy all your codes and then just redeem all of them at once?
So it used to be you could stack 3 years of Game Pass, but the last update, they made it so that you could only stack 1 year's worth of Game Pass Ultimate. Because people were like, subscribe till 2027 or whatever, right? At the old price. And it also used to be that you could get discount codes from CD keys, but you can't anymore. So yeah, Microsoft has really tightened down on that money. So yeah, I think Game Pass. I think there might be a increase for standard and core users, which is like, well, what are we going to give them to raise the price? And it could be, hey, you know what? We're going to give them cloud gaming. We can raise the price if we give them cloud gaming. But yeah.
But you would just redeem
Doggy
all
says
the
you could still do 3 years. I don't know, Doggy. They said you could only do 1 year. It's worth a stack. I don't know. Shout out to Craig Simmons Gaming TV. Thank you so much for being here. You're the real MVP. He says, "Good morning, Xbox. Out here building a new back deck. Material alone cost me $7,000. Thank goodness for Game Pass, saving me money on my hobby." Right? And Cougarman asks, Axel, is that Xbox shirt you have on? It is, actually. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Hold on. It is. As you can see, this is the Halo Legendary skull. Because I am legendary.
Legendary,
at Halo. At Halo campaign only. So
I never played all of the Halos, but I played like the first two. And I remember cheesing so hard in the first one just to get through Legendary. It was a lot of using my friend as a respawn point. And be like, okay, you hide in this corner. I'm going to go out there and do what I can do. And then I die and I respawn on him and I go run back in there again. Man, we cheesed it. Because if I sent him in there, he was always the first one to die every time, and we couldn't get anything done, and I was getting frustrated, so I told him to sit in a corner. So he became my respawn point, and it worked. We got the game done.
That's good. That's good to get the game done. Let me see. Stanley Francois says, I still get Game Pass code from CDKs and G2. What's G2A? I might have to check that out.
G2A is a good popular one, too.
Yeah, no. I just can't find the discount ones that will work with me. I found some discount ones the other day, but it was like unstackable ones. So now they're starting to make codes that are stackable and codes that are unstackable, and I'm like, what kind of crap is that? So yeah. Cougar Man says, cool t-shirt, thank you. Graphic God says, I'm a legendary player. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Splendiferous. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, Axel, what's good? Morning, sir. What's going on, Splendiferous? Shout out to J-Mac saying, shout out to the chat. Great to see everyone. Graybeards in the building. There you go. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP, J-Mac. Graybeards. Graybeards. That's new. So there you go. Again, this is news announcements for those of you who are core and standard subscribers. There you go. And yeah, I do think a cloud only tier is coming up, but we shall see. Ooh, Terry, I have my next topic. I love this next topic. Hold on, I gotta prepare for it though, because I think it's gonna be legendary, just like my T-shirt. Terry, what do you think of this?
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
No, it's cool. I think it's cool to see that Forza's continuing, and that they're gonna do Japan. I just don't want to look at that Subaru.
No way, are you kidding me? I purposely photoshopped this Subaru in there.
No.
What's more Japanese than a Subaru? Come on.
There's better things to have than a Subaru.
Like what? Like what?
Dude.
Some washed out Supra that doesn't win anything? No. The GT, what is it? The Nissan GTR, whatever the hell it's called, that's discontinued.
No. So I have, as you guys know, I don't know if you all know. Or
do you want this Subaru Rally Champ undefeated for like 10 years?
Subaru's great for rally. I give them that. But, just they're one of the most unreliable cars you can get, dude.
What?
Well, outside of like the ones made for like family use, like your Forester and stuff, when you get into your performance Subarus, they're junk, man. They're junk.
I beg to differ, as I owned one and I think it was amazing. You want to know? I spent less time upgrading my Subaru than you do fixing your BMW. Oh, that's right. I went there.
See, my BMW isn't broken. I'm doing preventative maintenance to ensure that it lasts forever. Whereas most people wait until way too long, and then lots of things break, and then they can't afford to fix it, and then the car goes to the junkyard. So that's the difference.
Nope. So my Subaru kept going to the day I sold it and traded it in for a newer Subaru. Yes, sir. Anyways, Forza Horizon 6 coming to Tokyo, according to Nate the Hate. So Nate the Hate says Forza Horizon 6 will be revealed at the Tokyo Game Show with a Japan setting, finally delivering on the fan requested locale. So Terry, I think I already know this answer. Is this your dream setting? Are your expectations too high to meet?
No, like I'm not a huge fan of Japan personally. So like they're gonna have some beautiful. They're gonna have some beautiful landscapes. They're gonna have some beautiful landscapes that I want to see. Like I love like the rural areas on all the maps. I'm not real big on the urban stuff, so I want to see all of the the countryside of Japan. The mountains and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be that stuff is what I want to see, but I feel like it's more. I already know based on the way Japan is built, it's either going to be a lot more like urban, like city kind of racing, or they're going to have a lot of twisty roads in the mountains for drifting. And I hate drifting with a passion. So it's just not my thing. So I'm not.
You got to drift up on Fuji, baby.
So I love drifting when it comes to like Need for Speed and stuff like that because it's so easy to drift. But I struggle so hard drifting in Forza. Like I can't do it. I just can't get it. So I'm not excited for any of that. No.
I'm so hyped for this. Even her cat is telling her not to lie, right? Split difference, right?
No. I don't know.
The cat was relaxed until you started lying.
Like the WRX or whatever. Like I just find those cars to be so overrated. It's not for me.
Oh man, as an owner of a WRX, oh my god, man, I loved my WRX so much.
I like
it's
small
the only
cars.
car I regret selling in all my life.
I've always been a fan of small cars, so give me like a little roadster and I'm happy. Like give me like an S2000. I will whip around Japan in an S2000. I'm not gonna want to be using that. All right.
And the heavy S2000. Oh my goodness, you're not gonna be whipping around anything except wrapping yourself around a pole. Split difference. She loves the Subaru, right?
No.
This is. I think one of her exes drove a Subaru, and that's what happened, chat.
I've never had anybody who's driven a Subaru.
Let's see. Split difference says maybe she likes the Supra. Maybe. Is it like the Supra?
I'm not a super fan either. No.
There you go. Glitzer, shout out to Glitzer. Thank you so much for being here. You're on the real MVP. Says kangaroos greater than Subaru.
Here you go. I'll take that.
Oh my god. Cougar Man says that cat looks like he just worked a double shift and just decided to pass out. You've never had cats, man. They're funny.
They can be comfortable anywhere too, man.
Oh yeah, I gotta agree with Doggy Dog here. Use the Hoonigan drift car with manual transmission to drift easy at Forza Horizon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Split difference again says, give this lady a Toyota Prius.
No.
That's right. By the way, chat, there is a poll in the chat. Let us know if you're excited for this. So if you recall, Terry, back in the day, way back in like maybe 52 episodes ago.
Wow.
Right? Not really 52, but almost 52. Phil Spencer teased a new Forza Horizon earlier this year. If you recall, right?
Okay.
And with the launch of Forza Horizon 6 in 2026 being announced at Tokyo Game Show, it aligns perfectly with this, right? Is this a smart move or just marketing fluff? What do you think? And the reason I ask is because Phil Spencer teased a Forza Horizon announcement this year at the Developer Direct, which is a Western show, right? So does revealing this at Tokyo Game Show actually matter to Western fans? Do you think it'll matter to Western fans in general? Obviously, us, we're gonna report on it, all that good stuff. I'm talking as in mass.
In mass?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the gamer because there's the hardcore gamers watch all of that stuff, but like your casuals don't. So they might only hear about it if it happens to show up in their feed, like the day after, then they'll hear about it. But like casuals tend to not watch that kind of stuff. So they just want to know what game's coming out, and they're content. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Tokyo Game Show, I mean, I don't even remember when I've really watched it. I don't think I've really ever watched it myself. So like, because it's usually pertains to types of games that I don't play. They're not my genre. So I tend to skip the Tokyo Game Show.
Right.
So,
right.
So again, that's another aspect of the style of games that are popular in Japan aren't necessarily always popular with the Western consumer base. So I feel like if you're into that and to like JRPGs and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, you're probably gonna watch it. But like for Xbox, there's been fans, for a long time saying they want more Japanese, games and stuff like that. But I feel like they might be the loud minority when it comes to that. I feel like the core Xbox gamers are hardcore American and they don't care about that stuff. So it's just the minority that that are calling for that kind of stuff. So because we've seen some, because they've had some stuff come to but I feel like it doesn't really have that big of an impact because we do have some JRPGs and things that have come over, and there is people who are excited. But I don't know. I feel like the excitement level and and when you look at how much popularity those games are selling, I feel like they don't do as well on Xbox as your Western type games do, in my opinion. From what I see, I don't feel like they are as popular. I feel like if you're going to go be playing games like Persona and stuff like that, most of those people are playing that on PlayStation. They're not playing that on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yes, Xbox has the players playing it, but I don't know. I feel like the majority of them are not messing with it on Xbox. They're going to be doing that on PC, or they're going to be doing it on PlayStation.
Are you telling me that the majority of people who want to play high school RPGs on PlayStation? I'm just kidding.
Okay, so hold on. Split difference. No. So I actually fed them all before I started the show. So they've been fed. That's my blind cat. So she's very vocal because she's blind. So
yeah, Split difference said, "Oh my God, that poor cat is hungry, or should I say hangry? Feed that cat, Terry." No, she's blind. She's so cool. I think it's fun to hear her in the background.
Yeah. So true story. Before she lost her vision, she never made a noise ever. She was very quiet cat. She never made a noise. She would just kind of just stroll around, and if she wanted attention, she would be the kind of come up to you and like rub on you to get attention. She would never vocalize it. She lost her vision like a year ago. Now she's very vocal. So it's very different. So.
Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. Feed that poor cat, Terry. Give that cat some love. That poor cat. I think that poor cat's name is Subaru, the way Terry treats it.
No.
I'm kidding. No, I'm very excited for this. I love the Forza Horizon series. I think they're fun. They're definitely fun. I am more of a motorsports guy, as I think, I don't know, like racing the track and memorizing the track is easier. But if you're more into arcade style racing, you don't want to be serious and you like more randomness than, the same racing courses that have existed for like 20 years, Motorsport's more yours. But yeah, like on Motorsport, like I said, it's a game of milliseconds, and some of these guys can throw those milliseconds down to like if you ever race online, there's like a 30-second gap between the first place guy and the second place guy. That guy has figured it out. And so, yeah, and then, they lap me because I'm way in the back. I'm never going to be that good. Those guys are so good. I see them race. It's insane how good they are. They spend a lot of time on it. So, yeah, I'm very excited, though, for Japan setting. I think it's good. We want to make more of an impact in the Asian market. And I think revealing games on their show might boost it a little bit, might get some hype going over there in Japan. That might be the intent of it. So I think that's kind of cool. And we'll see what happens.
Can you real quick?
Yeah.
Cougar Man had asked a question pertaining to Forza. If we could
where is it? Hold on.
Before we
here we go. Cougar Man says, I have never played Forza Horizon. Do they have an offline campaign in them?
All right. So technically, the game is always online for like the server, but you can play games without other people if you choose. So when you go to a race, you have the option to play it by yourself, play with friends, or to open it to the public so randoms can join into your race. So you can kind of play at your speed, but when you're just driving around the world, you're always going to see other gamers kind of whipping it around and doing stuff. But I don't think
I haven't, an offline mode.
I haven't played Horizon in a while. I think collisions are off when it comes to you just free roaming, so you don't have to worry about people just being douches towards you or anything like that. The only time you're gonna, and I think even in the races, you have the option to turn the settings on for whether or not collisions are allowed. I believe, like, again, I haven't played Horizon in a long time. I mostly played the crew. So from what I recall, I think you had the option to turn that stuff on and off. So, but you can definitely play the game completely solo if you wanted to, but you will see the interactions of other players kind of just free roaming.
Yeah, no, I think it's an online only game, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's always online.
It's always online game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Terry's cat is playing Snorza Horizon in the background there. yeah, she is. Splendiferous says, man, this team just kicks butt when it comes to this game, man. Playground, absolutely. Playground games, hitting it. Dan, the man Cunningham, says he wants a Mitsubishi 300 GT. Don't you mean 3000 GT? I think the 300 GT is like a Mitsubishi Mirage or something, isn't it? I'm just kidding.
I'm not very familiar with Mitsubishi.
I know what a 3000 GT is, and yeah, when you pimp them out and put the wide body kits on them, yeah, they look beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Let's see. Sappho, shout out to Sappho. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, it's not Japan without Shinjuku. That being said, it's going to be interesting how they manage cities, right? And now remember, they always make fake cities in Forza. They never put real cities in there.
The thing, though,
but they reflect them off of real cities.
So there is also a thing though with Japan. So I'm wondering how this is going to work, because in Horizon you can destroy things with your car to earn points and things like that to level up and stuff. And Japan doesn't allow you to destroy certain things because of desecration to like their shrines and things like and things like that.
Yeah, like the arches. What are they called?
So there's probably going to be a lot of stuff in this game that you can't break, and I'm hoping people
be excluded.
So I'm hoping people don't be like, "Oh, this Forza sucks," because you can't break anything. They took the demolition away and all that, and it's like there's reasons behind it if they do that. I mean, even with Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, they had to go in and change things to where you couldn't break certain things because people were desecrating things, breaking shrines and things. So they had to make it to where you couldn't do that no more in those games to keep Japan happy. So I would see that as being a thing where it's probably going to be a lot harder in this game to get your multiplayer up, because there's probably going to be fewer things that you can break. You know what I mean? Just to keep them all
by the way,
happy.
the thing I'm thinking about is Torii gates. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to break Torii gates because I think Assassin's Creed had a broken Torii gate, like one that was just broken in the game, and they patched it to make it complete.
That I don't know.
Yeah, so I think while we're talking, that's what I'm thinking about. But
So, yeah.
Let's see. Doggy says Horizon's very good at feeling like a single player, even though it's always online. Absolutely agree with you, Doggy. Absolutely.
You probably can't even, because another thing people like to do is they like to do a lot of like burnouts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You probably can't even go visit any of these places and put burnouts and stuff in the area. You probably have it turned off in those areas too, because that would be seen as like graffiti and vandalism. You know, it'd be seen as vandalism. So they probably would have all that turned off in certain areas. I can see that happening.
I feel like Terry's finding reasons to hate this game already.
Dude, Japan is very strict, but because of how strict they are, that's how they've kept a lot of their historical.
But it's a game, Terry.
Yeah, well, they don't care if it's a game. They are very uptight about certain things, so it makes sense, and they don't. You can't even, eat while walking in that country. Okay, so it's like They're very strict.
There are rural areas in Japan, but it's a concrete jungle. Yeah, drifting is going to be big in this game. Sappho says, yeah, I'll take a Skyline. Yeah, Skyline is nice. I'm not going to lie. It's a dream car. Of course, made famous by Fast and Furious as Paul Walker's car. Yeah. Yeah. Back from the Dead says, so I can't smash through a Buddhist temple. Makes sense. Yeah, like, you remember in Mexico, like, people aren't even allowed to walk on the pyramids. And they were put in Forza Horizon Mexico, and you could drive through them, but you couldn't break them. They would actually win. So, yeah, I totally see that. Yeah. And Dan the man did say, yeah, I mean 3000 GT. Yeah. Glitzer says, remember water racing games? Seems like they vanished. You're talking like...
Hydro Thunder.
Wave Race, Hydro Thunder, yeah.
No, they haven't. No, go play the Crew, man. They still got boat racing in there.
Really different. She likes the Crew.
Yeah,
better.
the Crew. The Crew's better than Horizon. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no.
I will always
99.9% of gamers disagree with you.
Yeah, well, because they're all wrong. All right. So,
yeah.
The Crew is better. Graphically, Forza is superior. Graphically, Forza is way better. But when it comes to the gameplay, the Crew is better.
No, we'll see. All right, but we asked the chat. Tokyo Game Show reveal incoming. Are you built for Japanese roads? But sorry, Terry, we had a poll.
All right, Tokyo Game Show reveal incoming. Are you built for Japanese roads? 46% said. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Say it, Terry. Say it.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
Is that right? Shibuya Drift. Right. I don't know. Forget. I don't know. Is my destiny. 38% said that they're still trying to figure out the map, and 15% said they crashed. I crashed. I uninstall. I cry. So
we call those people the Crew players.
No, dude, the Crew is so fun. Like, you're missing out on quality racing right there.
Maybe. Oh, the world will never know. It's like finding out how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Nobody will know. Nobody will ever know if I'm missing out. By the way, I love the fact that I can Photoshop a Subaru on here. So cool. Oh, and I want to show you something on the Photoshop.
Did you put yourself in there?
No.
I was waiting for it.
I tried to take the person out.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to put himself in there, and it was going to be like an Easter egg.
I tried to put the person out. There you go. All right, let's move the show right along, shall we? All right, Terry. A lot of people have been crying online about skins.
Oh my gosh! So,
Black Ops 7 skins controversy is coming up. Black Ops 6 skins are going to get the boot. Activision has reversed its earlier decision that Black Ops 6 operator skins and weapons won't carry forward to Black Ops 7, setting a need for authenticity to the new setting. So before they were going to go forward, but now, thanks to Crybabies, they're staying right where they are. Woo! Way to go, everybody. Way to go.
So they're not losing those skins?
Oh, no. You get to keep him on Black Ops 6.
No, yeah, 6, but what about 7?
But what?
But what about 7?
No, what about it?
Okay,
those skins are coming.
Okay, so I don't play Call of Duty anymore, so I didn't play 6. All right. But my husband plays 6, and I've had to listen to him go on a very, very heated rant about the situation because he's furious. So he's not real big on buying skins, but he has bought some skins, and they had announced that, hey, we're going to, because he had already assumed that they weren't going to carry forward because they never had before. But then, they said,
they announced that they were going to.
They announced, hey, we're going to carry them forward. So he went like, oh, so if we're going to carry. So then because of that announcement, he went and he bought some additional skins because he's like, so he went and he bought some additional skins because they said they were going to carry forward. Otherwise, he wasn't going to buy them. And then they later came out and said that they are retracting that and they're no longer going to do that because a bunch of people were crying about it because they don't want the game to be like Fortnite or whatever. So now he's furious because he spent additional money that is going to waste because it no longer carries forward. So, and he's mad that he got basically scammed. So I had to listen to him go on a full rant about that. And now he has completely boycotted Call of Duty. He is no longer going to buy 7 because of this situation.
But people were crying about this, Terry. They didn't want it.
Yeah, well then I guess they could have made it an option to where you could they could put a setting in there to where skins are deactivated for what you can see if they don't want to look at it. But so now he has completely boycotted this game and he went and bought Helldivers too. And he said Call of Duty is now dead to him. Basically, he got to a point to where he was a hardcore. The only game he played for years and years and years and years was Destiny 2. That was the only game he played for years and years and years. All right. And then they got very political and they said things to completely alienate half of their player base. And so he ended up boycotting them and he no longer plays Destiny. So then he jumped over to Call of Duty. So he's been playing that religiously. And then this happened. So now he's boycotted Call of Duty. And now he's going to start playing, I guess, Helldivers, which I wasn't expecting him to get that game at all because he didn't seem too excited about it. But no, because of this, he has, bought Helldivers too. And that's where that's the hill he's going to die on until that game cheeses him off. But So I mean, I can see why he's mad because he bought things that he wasn't going to. And then they retracted. So I'm hoping at some point they'll be like, you know what? We're going to put them in because we made a promise and maybe they'll change their mind. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do because the skins make them a lot of money. Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, they don't make any money moving them over though either because this forces you to buy more stuff if they end up putting it back in. So I don't know what they're going to do, but yeah, no. So this game has now been boycotted in my household. So yeah.
Let's see. Thought they meant goofy skins like Disney characters. Might as well have Mickey, have him, Mickey, and Donald. Oh, there you go, Glinzer. Yeah. So I think this is ridiculous. The internet crying about the immersion, my immersion, Terry. Let me read to you some of these skins that have existed before Black Ops 6. Are you ready, Terry? You could download a skin to be Daryl Dixon of The Walking Dead in Modern Warfare 3. You could play as the literal Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Modern Warfare 2. Nobody cried about that one being out of not greedy enough. You could play as Michael Myers in Modern Warfare 3. In Call of Duty Vanguard, you could play as the T-800 Terminator. Nobody cried about that one. In Modern Warfare 2, you could play as Homelander. Homelander from The Boys. Nobody cried about that one. You remember crying about that one, Terry?
I haven't cried about any of them, but I don't care enough.
In the original Black Ops, you could play as Judge Dredd. But probably the best skin of all time is going to be in Modern Warfare 2. You could play as Skeletor from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Right? Yeah, Skeletor.
I think
And
it's more of a difference. I think it's more of the. I think
Snoop Dogg.
I think it's more of the fact that it's being. What do I want? How do I want to phrase it? So I can't think of the terminology that I want to use to make it sound proper. So like I think it's more of it being overly saturated and watered down, because having like one or two skins, yeah, that's fine. But now they've got to the point to where there's so many. I mean, even before I quit playing Call of Duty, there was a lot of skins that you could unlock as well as purchase between like weapon skins and things like that. And they've always been bright and shiny. And it's Call of Duty. You're not being stealthy in that game. So like literally it don't matter if people can see you coming. People are just running straight through a freaking room anyway and not even checking their corners. So of course you're going to die whether they saw your gun first or not. So the skins don't matter when it comes to Call of Duty, because you're not playing it like a stealth shooter. So
plus,
you're just running and gunning. I mean, literally, most people will pick a route and they just run the same freaking lap over and over and over again. It's all they do. They're so boring. So like, it's whatever. And like I said, he wouldn't have been mad if they didn't have him going forward. It's the fact that they said they would and then they retracted. That's why people I feel like are mad, is people like him then went and made additional purchases because they were told that it would go over there for the first time ever, and then they took it back. So I could see there being anger for that. If they had never mentioned they were going to go forward with it, there would be no anger, because they've never carried them forward before. It was always, you always got new stuff each game.
Now, I just want to point out, though, Terry, for your husband, that the crossover chaos continues in Warzone. Your Aliens anime and sitcom skins from Black Ops 6 are still usable there.
He doesn't play Warzone now.
And besides, guys, what do these skins matter anyways? People online are just going to use aimbots and kill you first time. They don't even look at you. They're just going to shoot you with no scope from 800 meters away. I shattered
his perception the other day. He was going on his rants about this, and then he ended up randomly a little bit time. Some time had passed between the rants, and he got mad about something else, because he was talking to his friend, I think, online. He was talking to one of his friends, and then I happened to be walking through the room, so I got pulled into it, and he was basically going on about how he doesn't have he's never been a Battlefield fan, but he was showing me gameplay about how awful Battlefield looks because of how janky the camera is. And I'm like, those are the guy's personal settings to do that. Like, that's not the game. It's literally, you can do the same thing in Call of Duty. Lots of people put their sensitivity really high so they can twitch. So
yeah, it's a Twitch shooter. Yep.
Yeah. And I just blew his sense of perception, because he doesn't play like that. He believes that it should be realistic, that if you're aiming down sights, your whole body should turn. You shouldn't twitch. So I was like, that's not the game being designed specifically to do that for everybody. That's they put the option in there for individuals to decide whether or not they want to do that. I was like, go watch any professional tournament for like Call of Duty, and I guarantee you'll see them doing the twitchy stuff. So man. Bad. Like, he was trying to make it sound like Battlefield was a trash game because that's the way it just looks. So like, both games do that. It's an option. He was just like, his reality was broken at that point. He was like, what?
Poor guy.
He was like, what? I'm like, you're literally playing people that do that, and you probably don't even realize it, because, your perspective when you're running around isn't the same as theirs. They had their sensitivity probably cranked way up. He's like, no. So yeah, his whole reality got broken in that moment. He was in denial.
So they're doing this so Black Ops can remain authentic to its setting, which I think is stupid. It's
authentic.
Yeah, so in the blog post, operator skins and weapons from Black Ops 6 will no longer carry forward into Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 needs to feel authentic to Call of Duty and its setting. That is why Black Ops 6 operators and weapons content will not carry forward to Black Ops 7. Lame. There goes
It
the
has
fun.
nothing to do with to be authentic, though, because they always had skins. They've always had skins.
Right.
I guess the only thing that's authentic is they've never carried forward. So if that's what they mean by being authentic is they've never done it before, then that's the only thing that they're keeping authentic.
I agree with Sappho. Skins make people easier to see. Yeah, agreed. Glitzer says Call of Duty boycott Ops 7.
That's what he did. My husband
right.
did that.
Sappho says return the skins. I love them. Dan the Man Cunningham says the crime's only due to the Battlefield demo. Yeah.
Didn't they take the skins out for one of the Modern Warfare ones when it was like the remake or whatever? They brought it back because people were crying about all the wall running and the sliding and all this and that.
Advanced Warfare.
So they brought back Modern Warfare, like the old one.
The Future Warfare went away. Yeah.
And they brought back the old one, and it was literally you just running around, and they made it very like base to appease those people. And then what happened after that? They went right back to making games where you're doing a lot of running around, sliding around, because that's what people truly want.
Right.
It was the loud minority. It was the dinosaur gamers, the older generation that was being nostalgic on the old way. It was, and the younger gamers like the new way, so they try to appease to the older gamers, and now they're right back to doing it with the younger gamers that like it, because guess what? They're the majority. There's more of them than us. There's more them than us. We're aging out. So,
I mean, look at this. This looks fun. That looks like fun, man. It's a game, for crying out loud, people.
Yeah, it's a game. I mean, it's
a game. People.
I mean, it's Call of Duty. There's nothing serious about Call of Duty, okay? It'd be different if they were doing something like this in, like, Siege. You know what I mean? But, like, no, this is literally Call of Duty. There's nothing serious about this game. No one in their right mind in a realistic military setting is just going to run into a battlefield willy-nilly without, with no cares in the world and get shot immediately. No one's doing that unless you intentionally had, like, you want to just be taken out. You know what I mean? So, like, no, this Call of Duty's never been serious.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Galinja, I think that's hilarious, but I'm not reading it. Let's see.
Look at the PvP from the classic ones. I mean, people would just sit there and spawn camp you with grenades. Like, there's nothing serious about Call of Duty.
Right? People seriously forgot what having fun feels like. Yeah, exactly. I want to play as Hordak. Who's Hordak? I have no idea who that is.
I've heard of him. I can't remember what it's from, but I've heard of him.
Let's see.
I think they should just have a setting for a filter to where people who don't want to see the skins, the filter will just turn them off so that way they'll just look like the standard players.
Yeah.
That way they can appease everybody.
Did someone call? Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He heard Dread. Yeah, when we talked about the Dread skin. Some people are crying because they don't have the skill, according to Splendiferous. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. This is bad, right? Overall, fans are split, though. Some praise the move and tone consistency, while others call it anti-consumer and fear Black Ops 7 will just sell them new, goofy skins anyway. That's where I'm at. So is this backlash proof that Call of Duty fans want grounded cosmetics or just more value for their purchases? If I could keep my skins and move them from one game to another, I would buy way more skins.
Yeah. We'll have to see how this turns out. Who knows? If enough people voice their opinion about how they want their skins, then maybe they'll put them back in and let you take them to 7, but we'll have to wait and see. I feel like they just made a very quick reaction to an outcry, and now there's a bigger outcry. So they might bend a knee and go back.
I hear people just like, oh, bring back Dark and Gritty, Dark and Gritty. It's like a video game. Shut up, Dark and Gritty. The only thing Dark and Gritty is your game room. Clean it. So, yeah. Sorry. Let's see. Shout out to Lydia Sarmiento. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, Glinda says Call of Duty always gets a ton of hype, then it dwindles fast, sort of like Archie Manning. Oh, Archie Manning got totally taken to school by Ohio State. But that's how we feel. Terry, how does the chat feel? We had a poll.
Black Ops 7 goes authentic. Are you buying it or calling cap? 46% let the gritty vibes return. 30% mixed feelings, still processing. At 23%, they just want to resell Madrid.
That's right. Buy the skins again. Buy those goofy skins again, suckers. That's what you get for complaining online, suckers. Oh, man. You want to know what's funny is that I bet the people who were complaining about the skins didn't even buy skins. Just saying. Just saying. I bet you they didn't even buy the skins. So that's what I think. That's what I think. All right. Shall we move the show forward, Terry? All right. Hold on. I got to get ready. Gotta get ready. Why isn't this working? I need it to work so I can move the show forward. Terry, entertain the chat.
Entertainment!
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Dude, have you heard? There's some, if you guys want to just go on a mini little rant while he does things, bringing up Spartacus. Did you guys hear about, the bringing back Spartacus on Stars? And there's there's an uproar.
He died.
There's an uproar because I guess the new one follows the House of Asher, which was like the guy everybody like hated, and he got his comeuppance or whatever. I didn't watch the show, but my husband,
Asher, the guy that was all brains, no brawn.
I didn't watch the show, but my husband was all about that show.
Yes, me too.
So then, so now they're bringing it back, and they're calling it the next season is now House of Asher, but they're bringing in women gladiators. So there is an uproar, and people are boycotting. So
I'm all in. I'm all in. There's full nudity in Spartacus. I'm all in for the full nudity with the women gladiators. Just saying.
I mean, you already had full nudity without women gladiators, so you don't need women gladiators to do that.
No.
Everybody was sleeping with everybody in that show.
For the guys, they showed like full frontal nudity. For the girls, it was only up top and classic shots. No full frontal. We need equal rights, equal nudity. Okay. I'm just messing. Oh, I'm so excited for that. That's so cool. What is Stars on anyway? Is it part of like Paramount Plus or what is it on now?
I don't know who has it now. I thought Hulu had it. Hulu had it, I think. So now technically Disney because Disney just took Hulu, right? So now I guess Stars is now part of Disney.
There's going to be no nudity, zero nudity.
Because I think Stars was part of Hulu, which is now part of. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Everybody keeps buying everybody. I don't know. I feel like Stars has been irrelevant for a very long time. Like I haven't heard anybody get hyped for anything on Stars in a long time. So
didn't Stars have like The Sopranos, or is that HBO?
No, that was HBO. That was HBO. No. Like the only thing I remember was in recent history for Stars was Spartacus. Blood in the Sand and all that stuff. That was like their big thing.
Oh my god, such a good show.
And then that show ended. And then I feel like Stars fell off. Like no one talked about anything. I don't know any shows on Stars. So yeah.
Right. Shout out to Be Nice. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, "Good morning." Freaking split difference. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. Be Nice says, "I don't see it. Call of Duty has always done well, even when it isn't liked. It remains the top 10. Depends on what hype you're talking about. We're talking about skins, just buying skins. That's what we were talking about. But moving on. Here we go. Terry, we're going to talk about your favorite subject.
Ubisoft.
Starfield, baby.
No, Ubisoft. We're going to change it. We're going to talk Ubisoft.
All right. So, Starfield is going to get a second DLC launching in 2026. Bethesda's next expansion is in development, aiming to be more substantial than Shattered Space. And let's see. New gameplay features are also incoming. Devs are working on space travel to feel more rewarding with new systems and smaller delights teased. And more achievements, verified creator content, and community-driven tweaks are on the way. So let me see. Let me see. So it was just teased, right? That I think here it is. This guy right here. I think when it comes to Starfield, I'm really excited for players to see what teams have been working on. We have some cool stuff coming, including free updates and features the players have been asking for, as well as a new story. So, Terry, we have a poll in the chat. Read the poll for the chat to vote.
Starfield is getting new features. Are you finally ready to have fun? Wait, so you admitting this game wasn't fun until now?
Oh, no, I know. I'm talking about you guys.
That's what you put. Are you finally ready to have fun?
Are you finally ready to have fun?
This
Not
game
me. I've been having
so
fun.
bad. We had to wait a whole year or more to make it good. You know, that's what he said. That's right there, and I see it right there in black and white.
Are you ready to have fun, Terry? What are the choices?
All right, so already packed my space snacks, still stuck in the menu maze, and fun. I installed this in 2023.
We'll see what happens. I've been having fun. I don't know about you guys. Let's see. So Lamb says part of the team has been focused on space gameplay to make the travels there more rewarding. We're also adding some new game systems, a few smaller delights, and there's also some really interesting stuff coming down the pipe from our verified creators. There's some fun stuff. Yeah, so space travel, smaller delights. So in Starfield, you can already disable the ship, raid it, steal it, turn it into yours. In space battles, though,
but you can't blow them up.
If you don't disable them and blow them up, you still get their cargo. But what you cannot do is land on asteroids, explore smaller things, right? Smaller things, and you cannot spacewalk. I
want to blow them up when they're still like on the ground, like on the surface. I want to be able to run up there. I want to see some, like headhunters land. I want to go up there. I want to, throw a bunch of explosives on there and blow them to Kingdom Come before they even get off their ship. That's what I want to do. But no, you can't do that in that game. That game's not fun. They don't understand, space pirating means I'm going to blow up your stuff.
Can Bethesda really make space traversal feel more fun, or is it just window dressing? Now, a lot of people compare this to what is that indie game? No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky, you can come in from the atmosphere, from outer space, through the atmosphere, and land on the planet. You can also take off from the planet through the atmosphere out into outer space. Whereas in Bethesda, which is in Starfield, it's a loading screen. Mm-hmm. So the entire planet's not explorable like that. The entire planet doesn't load either. Like, let's pretend you land on the planet. You explore a large area, but you cannot explore the entire planet, which I don't see why anybody would want to. I mean, walking across the entire Earth could take you like 20 real days. But, whatever. Whatever, right? What do I know? Mm-hmm. So that's some things that maybe they're going to address. But I think what they're adding is maybe the ability to spacewalk, because there's already mods that can do that. And the ability to maybe farm some asteroid fields, stuff like that.
No, it needs more explosions.
That's not exploration, Terry.
Yeah, it is for me.
That's not exploration.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed. This isn't Starfield Space Pirate Simulator, okay?
It's literally what it is. I'm a space pirate.
You've never played it.
You literally can become a space pirate.
You could.
I joined them. I want Def to whoever the I forgot the I forgot what they were called.
The United Colonies.
Yeah, no, not the colonies. The other ones, the rainbow douches. Get rid of them.
I don't know who they are.
The one with the red and the blue stripe thing.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, you mean Constellation?
Group? Constellation. Yeah, freaking.
No way. Constellation is the best.
Blow them all up. Blow them all up. I don't remember what the pirate thing was called either, but I joined them and I was like, yeah, tear them up.
Yeah.
More explosions. Needs more explosions.
I agree, split difference. Whoa. Easy there, Terry. I agree. Yeah. Whoa, easy there, Terry. Calm down.
You need to be full-on pirate all the time, not
they
just when
they
you're
made a game for that. It's called No Man's Sky. Go be a pirate there.
Speaking of No Man's Sky, if you want to get a little heated, I won't get heated. I think it's funny. But, recently No Man's Sky had also got a new update. And there are some so-called gaming journalists out there saying that now Starfield is now obsolete because No Man's Sky has surpassed them.
Yeah.
And then you can do way more. You can do way more now in No Man's Sky.
Boringest game I've ever played.
Than you can do in Starfield. So Starfield's obsolete,
I've tried to get into
them.
No Man's Sky for like
I can't
20
play that
plus
game.
hours. I can't get into it. It sucks.
I hate that game. And
I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it. Like, just be real honest. I wanted to love it.
Look, I think both games are boring, but at least I was able to play through Starfield start to finish. No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky is no fun. There's no fun in that game.
No Man's Sky is like the grinding simulator. That's all it is.
Yeah, I can't play that game. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's a grinding simulator. All right.
I think I would enjoy Starfield a lot more. You just need more chaos, more explosions, more comedy.
Basically, make it a different game.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
So basically, you want Sea of Thieves in space. Is that what you're saying, Sea of Thieves? You're a Sea of Thieves fan?
No, that game boring too.
Well, then why the hell do you want this game to turn into Sea of Thieves? Oh my God!
I don't want to turn into Sea of Thieves. I said I wanted to, it to be fun, more explosions and chaos and humor.
It's super fun.
No, at least I guess make it more chaotic like Borderlands, but not as corny as Borderlands. Borderlands is kind of full of themselves. Like,
I don't think Terry knows what she wants.
Borderlands isn't even fun anymore like it used to be. So like no, it needs to find that fine line.
I don't think Terry knows what she wants this space game to be. Which I think it's awesome, but that's just me. I loved this game. I think it's funny, and especially Shattered Space. Like I said, I was killing everybody. No mercy. Everybody was getting murdered. I didn't care.
I wasn't a big fan of Outer Worlds, but I even think that game was better than Starfield.
Outer who?
The Outer Worlds. I thought that game was better than Starfield, and I didn't like that game either.
The Outer Worlds. Yes. That game was funny. Yeah,
See, he needs the humor.
You had zero space travel in that game.
I don't need the space travel. I had all the explosions I could handle. Blew everything up.
I think maybe you just didn't buy the right guns. Because my guns explode.
Yeah, blow everything up. Blow everything up.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
Mm-hmm. And I have constant load screens. Starfield is just so many load screens, man. Everything. Every door you walk through is a load screen. It's just, ugh. Okay?
That was a problem. There was a lot. They got rid of some of them. Like in Shattered Space, there's a lot less loading screens between zones.
They should have had to begin with. From the year that this game came out, that shouldn't be happening anymore. That's Xbox One quality gaming right there. They shouldn't be doing that with the series games. There shouldn't be all those load screens.
Yeah, no. I think we have what do you call it? The creation engine just isn't a modern open world engine anymore. And it looks great. I think this looks beautiful. Like, look how beautiful this looks. I think it looks gorgeous, but the loading screens really take you out. I don't know. That's just me, right? I mean, I think this is so cool. I don't know. I loved it. I love Shattered Space. I love Starfield. I think it's obvious that I'm the Starfield fan here. Mm-hmm. Nobody else is.
Nope.
Even though she played it start to finish because she was having fun.
I wasn't having fun. At that point, I forced myself to get done. I hated the story. I thought the story was dry.
No, don't compare this.
Literally, the side questing was. I had fun doing the side questing. The main story sucked.
No way.
The colony story though was good. I liked their story when sneaking around and it's dark. The colony soldier dudes. I liked their storyline. Because sneaking around, and then you had like the space, like the creatures, that was entertaining. I enjoyed their storyline for their faction, but no, the rest of that boring. The main story boring. Ending sucked. The ending was the worst part of the game. I was trying to get to the ending so the game would be done, and then I got to the ending, and the ending was so boring. I was like, oh my god, they're punishing me now. I was like, I wanted to finish the game, and now finishing the game is a punishment. The ending was so awful. No, I hated the ending. I hated
I
that
love
ending.
everything about Starfield. Don't change it. Don't listen to this person.
No.
If it's not Ubisoft, she doesn't have fun. It's all right.
No, I have plenty of fun when it's not Ubisoft. This game wasn't it. It was super overhyped. And
it met every ounce of that hype. It met every ounce of that hype.
The story wasn't, immersive, and the companions were mediocre. I mean, yeah, you had some likable characters, but they weren't like, I'm gonna die for you. No, it's not. No, I never felt that for any of them. If something happened, I made a wrong choice, and one of them got mad at me. Oh well.
all I gotta say is Sarah was my first wife, and then when you finish the game, you start over, and now I'm trying to marry I married the other girl, Andrea.
You want to know how much of a space pirate was? I never had interest in Seraph to begin with. I had interest in Andrea. So I knew that, at some point there was going to be a point where I was going to, move on. And then the story part happened where, you have to make a choice about who you're going to save. And I had a choice, and I let Sarah die so that way I could properly move on without it being like scandalous.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
It worked out.
It's funny because I married Sarah, so we were a couple, right? And by the way, the best part about this was seeing my wife's reaction of seeing me romance a little virtual girl. My wife was at least pretending to be jealous. It was so funny to me. It was so fun. And when I had a choice to make, I let Sarah die.
Oh,
and and she died in my arms, right? Because we were a couple, right? And my wife was like, "Good. Die you." It was so funny. Let's see. Let's check in with the chat. Lindsay says Dog would say skippable, just play Mass Effect Trilogy again. Oh my gosh, no way.
Right? I agree with that. No, Mass Effect is way superior to Starfield. Starfield wishes it was iconic with Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, whatever.
It wishes. And you couldn't even do a lot of the things that when it comes to Starfield, when it comes to travel and stuff. But you know what? That game was still better.
Let's see. Back from the Dead says, you got to let go of handsome Jack Terry. Yeah, for real. Let's see. Talos Ray says, how dare they make loading screens in 2025? Yeah.
No, right? You got it right. It's not handsome Jack. It's torque. It's all explosions. It's all about torque. Pragmata
is the space game that looks promising. This is the one from Capcom, I think. Yeah. Shout out to Carla Lazada Donato says, good morning from the Philippines. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. The Glitcher says the game was no Starfield.
No. Dude, I tried to be true story. So when I play these kind of games, I like to play them in a way that I would never do things in real life because, I'm kind of a goody two shoes in real life. So I tried to be the most awful person I can be in these games. So yeah, I'm going to do all the awful things because I'm not going to get to experience it in real life. So I'm going to do it in my fantasy world, in my video game. I'm going to be a scumbag. All right. I'm gonna blow everything up. I'm gonna sleep with everybody, and I'm gonna break up with everybody because no F's are given. No F's are given. I'm just gonna be a sleaze.
You're just gonna be a sleaze. Oh my!
I'm gonna be a sleaze.
You heard it here first, everybody. That's why she wants to be a space pirate because she's a goody two shoes. So yeah, there you go. Now Starfield, look at it, so beautiful, so amazing,
so barren.
So yeah, space is barren, Terry. There's a lot of nothing out there.
I know there's a lot of nothing out there. Why do you think I was never excited when they announced this game? I was like, look
at how awesome this looks. Enjoy the nature vistas.
And I remember the hype for this game. I didn't have any hype. Everyone was like, I want to explore every rock. And I'm like, you guys
Terry would want like a guy trying to sell her a $30 hot dog right here. That's what would make this game fun for her. Is if this rock was like some sort of stand where a guy's trying to sell her $30
what would make this
That's
exciting?
What she wants.
No, what would make it exciting is if those rocks all of a sudden stood up and became a giant golem and tried to kill me. Then that game would have been a 10 out of 10. And then I got to blow it up.
What in the Galaxy Quest are you talking about? This Starfield, not Galaxy Quest.
Dude.
Oh my God. All right. Ooh. Okay. Carla Sana Donato says, I like the new leggings for the female character in Starfield. Hot. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. Look how beautiful this looks. Oh my God. Let's see.
They needed more jungle landscape.
Dreadful. I agree with this one. Starfield needs co-op. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so much fun.
I would have enjoyed it more if I could have had my friend there to, blow up.
It needs co-op. Friendly fire on.
I can already tell you right now. I'd be like, hey, go check that out. And he'd be running up there, and then I would launch him. Oh, yeah. Laughter for days.
Friendly fire on.
And then it'd be low gravity, so I would just be laughing as he floats away. That'd be great.
Oh my God.
Watch him float away. Yeah. See, they need co-op. That would make this game good. See, she agrees. So, yeah. No.
All right, but I'm excited for more Starfield. I can't get enough of this game. I load up this game and just play it to run around into the emptiness of space and just enjoy the views. Let's see. Dan the Man, hold on. I'm waiting for your stuff to come up. All right, here we go. Dan the Man Cunningham says, I wonder if they had an achievement for landing on all 1,000 planets. I don't know if they did. I haven't even come close to landing on 1,000 planets. And I land on a new planet every time I load this game up. I make it a point.
I think another problem that I had with this game was combat. The AI is dumb. You can literally just run in and blow them all away so fast. Like, the AI is so dumb.
Glitzer says, maybe a new field poll. Battlefield, Kingsfield, or Starfield. There you go. The difficulty. Turn up the difficulty, Terry, next time.
I did turn it up. This game is easy. This game is easy.
No.
The AI is dumb.
What the heck, Fareem Scott? Shout out to Fareem Scott. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. I don't even know if that's PG. Let me see. Nope, not gonna put that on there. Sorry, Fareem Scott.
I don't know where he came up with that, but okay.
I can't put that up there, Fareem Scott. Sorry. All right. But Terry, we had a poll. Are people excited for the new DLC? Are you as excited as Terry is for this DLC, or as excited as Axel is? Let us know. Terry, check it out.
It didn't pop up for me yet. Did you finish the poll?
I did finish the poll.
It didn't pop up. Usually the results pop up. It didn't pop up.
Enhance. Oh, shoot. I forgot to prepare this.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Starfield's getting new features. Are you finally ready to have fun with this game of rocks and dust and terrible lovemaking?
By the way, if you're married, guys, if you're married in this game, you guys go to sleep together on the same bed and you get full health, GTA style. Oh my God.
So 46% said that they've already packed their space snacks. And 38% are saying fun. I installed it back in 2023, as you should. And then 15% are still stuck in the menu maze because this game,
Terry, I have to be right back, okay? Right. Entertain the chat here. I'm going to leave this on here so you anything on here.
Entertain the chat, dude. I need you guys to talk to me so I can talk to you. So that's how that's going to work, because otherwise I don't know what more I could really say other than, I found that this game was lackluster. This game was lackluster. It had some high points, though. I mean, there were some beautiful landscapes, and it did have some interesting weapons. But overall, I just felt like the companions were boring, the romancing was boring, and the overall story was kind of boring. But the faction stories were good, but the main story was boring. So yeah, So it's whatever, dude. I don't know. This game I don't know. Super overhyped. It could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Dan the Man says, I wanted to like it more, didn't hate it, but didn't love it. See, that's where I'm at. I wouldn't say I hated the game, because if I hated it, I never would have finished it. But I only liked it enough to finish it and not do the New Game Plus, and I didn't play any of the DLC. I didn't like it enough to do that. I just kind of get to the end and uninstalled it, and I ain't looking back. So I ain't looking back. I ain't replaying the game, especially since I have to go and find my favorite gun again. F that noise, trying to figure out. I got lucky enough to find a gun that had really good stats on it, and then you lose everything. And you have to start over. Nah, I ain't going to go through all that hassle and hope that I randomly find that gun again because I ain't wasting my time leveling up crafting to build one. So, no, not for me. I don't like losing my stuff. Now, if I could have kept my gear and replayed the story, usually in New Game Plus, you keep everything you have, all your experience, your skills, all your stuff, and you just replay through the story again. I would have replayed it that way, not having to completely go from scratch and just having your memory of what happened. Now, at that noise. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at on that one. So, a downloadable coma, yeah, dude. I can't remember what it was. Someone had made comments in the past. It wasn't like anybody here, but I think it was like a journalist or something, or a review person had made comments about, because the anti-gravity, like the way you can, there was that one quest where you're in like a vault or something and like the gravity goes out and it's like a casino or something. And they're kind of comparing about how that was like the groundbreaking gaming. I'm like, dude, there's literally plenty of other games where you had to, float around through stuff. I mean, Dead Space did it. Like, you're acting like this is brand new technology, bro. Nah. Full of themselves. Overrated.
Let's see. Glitzer says, Terry's cat has been voicing its opinion of Starfield all stream long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She agrees with me.
Oh, no. She's fighting back because she's beyond while you're talking, so she's disagreed.
No, she's hyping me up. She's agreeing with me. She's like, yeah, it sucked. That's right, it sucked.
Doug Dog says, I bid it too. It only took me 20 hours. Yeah.
Man, that was the speed route.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated the way I did hate how you had to like click on multiple planets to get to a planet. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. I could see doing it the first time because you haven't discovered it. But once you discover it, you're gonna tell me you can't discover a more direct route to get there? Stupid.
You can port now through the HUD. I don't know. Like, I feel like Terry again is just finding reasons to be a hater.
The game, I don't have to find reasons. That whole game is a reason.
The whole game is all right. Woo-sa, Terry. Woo-sa. Remember your pressure points, Terry. All right, here we go. Moving on. Let's change this up here. We're going to be talking about some indie selects. Are you ready, Terry?
I'm ready.
That's right. Let me make sure I don't close what I. Okay, good. So the indie selects for this month are Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound, Wildgate, Killing Floor 3, Monument Valley 3, Rat Shaker. I don't know what that is, and Ready or Not. By the way, this game, a lot of people have been talking about it. So let's go into it, right? So Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is the first one. I'm going to click on it.
What's with the Spider-Man tattoo? Spider-Man wannabe.
What, the lady?
Yeah, you see that spider on her back?
No.
Straight up stole that from Spider-Man.
All right, let's see. Reveal trailer, Kurami trailer, official release date trailer, launch trailer. There we go. Let's watch the launch trailer, shall we, Terry? All right, here we go. Hold on. Before it gets too loud, let me drop this down to like 15%. All right, here we go. You ready, Terry?
Yeah.
How's that volume?
It's good. Man, this is
you want to play?
So 90s. I love it. What's he doing on that motorcycle?
Hey, what do you mean? He's in the modern world. You know
That's
this, right?
So 90s. Like, that's straight up. You get that 90s gaming right there doing all that. Okay.
That's right. This is part of the Year of the Ninja, Terry.
Even the sound effects. You hear that start?
I do hear it. Well, that was interesting. This looks so good, man. It looks hard. Holy crap, man.
This looks really good.
Good God, this looks like it's going to be hard as hell.
Like, if this came out in my childhood, I would have been all over this. But as an adult, I don't have the patience for side-scrollers. But this looks very well done, though. Very well done.
The first game is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Do I really need to say anything else about it?
dude.
So, from the acclaimed team behind Blasphemous, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound successfully unites the classic lore and gameplay of the Tecmo developed, now Koei Tecmo Games, Ninja Gaiden series from the classic era with the depth and intensity of modern 3D entries. The best of both eras have come together to create an epic thrilling adventure. Terry, are you in for $24.99?
Dude, I wish. Like, I can't do side scrollers anymore. I just don't have the patience for them. Like I said, if that game had came out when I was a kid, I would have been all over that game because, you know, back then everything was a side scroller, so that's pretty much all you could play. So yeah, I definitely would have played it. That looks amazing, and I love the art style on it too. It looks really, really good. It does. It's just, yeah, I already know that I'm gonna start moving, and I'm gonna get frustrated fast because I just can't do side scrollers. But
really,
yeah, I just can't do them. I don't have the patience for side scrollers anymore. I've outgrown them. I just can't play
side scrollers.
I don't like them. Like, I could do like 3D platformers still, but I can't do the 2D side scrolling platforming stuff. Yeah, and if it ends up being like a Metroidvania where you're just constantly backtracking, count me out. I hate all the backtracking in those games. I hate it. When I get through a map, I want to move on to the next map. You know, I don't want to constantly be circling around. Now,
I don't think this one is a Metroidvania, is it? Let's see.
It looked just like a standard side scroller to me, so that's good. But yeah, no, I'm just saying matter of factly that I hate backtracking.
Hold on, I'm asking here. Ragebound, a Metroidvania.
It just looked like a standard side scroller.
No, it's not.
It looks cool. It looks really well done.
Looks really good, yeah.
It does look really good.
I mean, this one is on my wish list. I'm waiting for it to go on sale because, you know, I'm cheap. So, yeah, I'm definitely in on this one. Up next is a game called Wildgate. Let's go to
so let's see if this is some proper space battling unlike Starfield.
It doesn't even have a proper trailer. Oh, there it is.
There's trailers there. There's a launch trailer.
Launch trailer. And that's it. All right, I guess launch trailer it is. And pause. Let me lower the volume.
No, we gotta hear the intensity of space.
Jesus. In space, nobody can hear the intensity.
Dreamhaven.
Interesting. Oh, looks like a. This is the one where you invade other people's ships, right?
Oh. So space thieves.
Looks like a survival game.
Watch me work.
Is this guy just running around in outer space? Did he not have a suit?
It's a game.
Hi, and goodbye.
Well, they're aliens, so maybe his race can handle the gravity in the vacuum of space.
Possibly.
Break them.
This is giving me what was that game?
Shit, these vibes.
Installed.
Oh, was it Battleborn? I'm kind of getting some Battleborn vibes, only in space.
Battleborn the MOBA?
No, Battleborn, the one that the one that Gearbox made.
Yeah, the Overwatch one, right?
It was
One that's supposed to be like Overwatch?
No, it was like no, it was kind of like Borderlands, but not as good as Borderlands. But it was
All right, so this one, blast off into high-stakes spaceship battles and intense first-person shootouts where no two matches are ever the same. Okay, so it is a matchup game. If you want to claim the ultimate prize, the mysterious and priceless artifact, you'll need to improvise on the fly, whether it's chasing down rival crews and stealing their gear, or repairing your damaged ship, or scanning for precious resources. So it's more like a space arena shooter. Okay.
Okay.
Your ship is your home and lifeline. For you and your prospector crew, keep it topped up with ice, fuel, and ammo, so you're ready for anyone or anything in the reach throws at you. So there you go. Okay. Are you in, Terry?
Maybe. That's a maybe. It does look good and fun, and it's gonna have the co-op, you know, element to it. So maybe it kind of looked kind of chaotic a little bit too, which I love. If I'm playing a game that's a shooter, I want chaos. I want there to be chaos, but it has to be like fun chaos, not like your bullet hell, like frustrating chaos where you want to, break everything in the room. Okay, it has to have that fun balance. So like no, so it's a maybe. It's a maybe.
Okay. Oh, sorry, everything moved. One of the aliens looked like Frieza with a gun. No jokes.
Frieza had a gun though, didn't he?
Splendiferous side scrollers are king. Yeah.
No to the side scrollers.
I love them. Clinton says Battleborn means Mother Gunship. Oh, there you go. And shout out to El Nindi. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says hard pass. Oh. Firm Scott says I can finally play Gears on my PS5. Woo!
So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Like DayZ vibes right there. Whoa. Creepy design for things. Creepy designs. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I would never play that way. Good grief. Okay, it looks intense. This looks intense, and I'm out. Are you in?
No, I can't stand Killing Floor. I played the first one, didn't like it. So friends bullied me to play the second one, still didn't like it. So I'm definitely not playing the third one. That's not for me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no. Let's see.
Oh, I think I might have done a little wee.
Is the stream still going, Terry?
They were having some issues because we're at that 2-hour area, so they were having some buffering. But Splendifer said it came back. So
okay, so there you go for $39.99. I am out. Count me out.
I'm out.
All right, so let's see. Splendiferous is funny. Oh my god, DE buffering. No, 2-hour mark and freezes. It's so crazy that it does that. I have no idea.
It's definitely the software. It's got to be like Talk Studio.
It's every time we hit 2 hours, it does it.
It's got to be Talk Studio. I think they're capping you because you're on the free plan.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you on the free plan?
No, I'm not.
Oh, clearly they want you to pay more. They want you
to pay more. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, this is your cap.
Dog says, I think it's the stream software. Yeah. Data cap reach. Definitely not. Yeah, let's see. It definitely never did that on the other one. You're right, but the other one went like double the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to get out of that one.
Chaya, don't worry about the conversation about Killing Floor. It was mostly of, oh, I don't like it. Oh, that's not for me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Now you're caught up.
There you go. Yeah, Splendiferous. We're out on that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and Chaya's like, oh, we missed your whole conversation. Yeah, basically, I'm out. Looks a lot like Left for, what is it, Back for Blood or whatever. And ask Doggy how much I love Back for Blood. Ask him. Doggy, why don't you tell them? I hate that game so much. Monument Valley 3. Oh my god. Do they have a trailer?
This looks like a game. This looks like a game you would play.
This is a puzzler.
This is similar to some of the other ones you said you liked.
Well, it's similar to Monument Valley 1 and 2. By the way, you can buy this on your phone. It is a cute little puzzler. Go away, little thingy. Okay. Yeah, it is a super cute little puzzler. It definitely gets challenging. Did you ever play Ilo Milo?
A little bit.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of it, and it's so adorable and cute. Yeah, Monument Valley 3. This trailer doesn't do it justice. That trailer didn't do it justice. So, set sail for adventure in Monument Valley 3, a brand new story in the award-winning Monument Valley series. Guide Noor an apprentice-like keeper through impossible monuments, shape-shifting landscapes, and tranquil seascapes to uncover the sacred light and save her home. Yes, it's really it's a great puzzler. I really think it's good. 1999. I'm in. I'm in.
Passing.
Passing.
I like puzzle games. It's just I don't know. I'm picky about them.
Yeah, no, this one is good. Freaking cleanser. Kill and Stream, developed by Axel. Splendiferous. Axel, you have to get better bargaining agreement with the people you borrow internet from. I don't borrow the internet. Yeah, I'm in on this one. Monument Valley 3 is great. All right, Rat Shaker. Never heard of it.
Probably that. I don't know if you live in one or not, but I'm going to say it's that homeowner association internet.
No. I mean, I do live in a homeowners association area.
There it is. See, there it is.
But I don't. I pay for my own internet. What? Every screenshot here has the rat. The guy's holding the rat. Have you seen this?
I mean, the game is called Rat Shaker, so I guess you're shaking the rat, man.
All right, let's see what this one is about. This is funny.
You gotta shake the rat. See?
And we delivered.
He's like, I am Mayo, only with a rat.
Selling rat solution in all of them.
Rat Shaker meter? What the heck?
Your one-stop solution to all of life's problems. Just hold, shake, and watch that meter rise. All your worries will be shaken off with ease.
I'm so lost.
With Rat Shaker, you'll never
Rat
have
shaking?
to reckon with what you've done. Shake, shake, shake that rat.
Oh my God.
No matter how much you shake, you'll never be free of what you've done.
Like a horror rat shaker.
I don't know about it.
I am so like, I want to know more.
I feel like somebody was very high when they came up with this game concept.
Whatever, they were, wow.
Uh,
Rat Shaker, the ultimate solution to all your rat problems. Tired of pests taking over your space? Say goodbye to them for good with Rat Shaker trademark. The revolutionary new way to deal with unwanted pests. Just take and shake the Rat Shaker does the rest. No traps, no mess, no unmarked disposal barrels.
oh gosh.
My God. Okay, I'm interested.
That's a hard pass, man. That's a hard pass.
That looks funny, man.
No,
That
this
looks
is
funny.
ridiculous. No.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, Chet Walker says, according to Digital Foundry, which I don't care about them much, really, the series is the second best place to play the Metal Gear Solid Delta next to the PC. Oh, there you go. Series X or Series S. But yeah, Splendiferous. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah. Back from the dead. What the heck is this? Yeah. Rat Shaker Terry's cat. These freaking humans. This is a new low for video games. Dan the Man Cunningham says he's missing it, probably because of the thing. Yeah. Let's see.
The stream's been working really good for me, so you might just need to refresh if you're still having issues.
This should have been a Wii game. What? That's funny. That's so funny. Yeah, right? I don't know. I'm so interested in this. Okay, interested. Interest peaked. Interest peaked on Rat Shaker.
Nope.
That one looks good. I'm not going to lie. All right, and I think this is the last Indie Select. Ready or Not. So this is a game of hide and seek, Terry. So let's see. Ready or Not. Launch trailer. Here we go. I like the launch trailers. So. All right, this is real audio apparently.
Together, move through slowly and tactically. Try to stay close.
From real Ready or Not players.
What we need to do.
Apparently, team play is really important in this game.
All right, there's going to be active shooters in here. Some of them dressed as doctors, so just be aware of that.
So apparently, one team plays like the terrorist, and the other team plays the SWAT, or you're
so
all
this is
playing the
the-
SWAT or something like that. And to get like the highest mark, you have to do this without killing anybody or letting anybody get killed.
Sounds like
So-
Seed.
So a lot of your So a lot of these people,
Yeah,
end up
this is-
doing,
this
like,
is
just
Siege.
tasers, or just like non-lethal weapons to get the
Okay.
highest points.
This is exactly how they advertised Siege. It was very team oriented. You got to hear the players, communicate how they're doing their game plan as they,
Yeah.
infiltrated. This is just like Siege. This is how they intend you to play it, but then the gamers are gonna play it very differently. So,
Yeah, on this one they're trying to keep it the way it is, so they keep modifying it so that you don't do any of that.
Anything linked to the door. Oh, there's a grenade.
this is so Siege.
Bomb has been defused.
Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Fuck.
Did you hear that sound effect? That was terrible.
Jesus, and I heard those F-bombs. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, so there you go. Terry,
Pushing door.
are you in?
No.
Nice, nice.
Jesus.
If it's,
Take a fire. I'm taking fire.
I'm assuming that you're going against other players.
I don't know if it's other players or NPCs.
If it's NPCs,
I'm in.
if this is like a team where you're a team and you're just playing like PvE style, then yeah, I could play this. I would have fun with this. But if it's PvP, I ain't got time for people being their nonsense and not. It's hard playing team-based games like this because everybody wants to treat it like Call of Duty and just kind of run in and get kills.
Yeah. Which is not the point of this game. Like, the point of this game is
Even
to
Siege,
choose.
even Siege, it's hard to get people to play as a team.
Yeah. There you go. All right, I got it. All right, I got the point. All right, so let's see. Become an elite SWAT commander and bring order to a city overwhelmed by chaos and corruption, leading a team of highly trained SWAT officers through harrowing, high-risk missions against violent, cruel, and calculated criminals to stop the city from spiraling into disorder. Equip real-world weapons and gear to tackle missions inspired by current events against Los Sueños' ruthless criminal elements. So it does look like it's PvE. It's got
Okay.
online co-op, online multiplayer. So there you go. Are you in? Are you ready, Terry?
Okay, if it's PvE, yeah, I could have a lot of fun playing that actually.
Okay.
It'll be like playing where is it? Extraction. Only better because this is more just arming stuff, but like yeah, it's just kind of like this.
All right. So there you go. That is this month's Indie Select, or last month's, I guess. No, I guess it's technically still this month. So Terry, Ninja Gaiden, Wildgate, Killing Floor, Monument Valley, Rat Shaker, and Ready or Not. How many of these are you interested in? Which ones and why?
Okay, I would say 2, and it would be Wildgate and Ready or Not, and it's just because co-op element's the main thing that's pulling me in. I like a good co-op game, and that's pretty much it. It's just mostly because it's co-op, and it does look like they're well done for their scope of what they're trying to do for the themes and the genres that they are, because those are very different games. So yeah, those are the only 2 that interest me. Out of the 6.
All right. So for me, the game of the month out of these is definitely going to be Ninja Gaiden. I love Ninja Gaiden. I've loved Ninja Gaiden since it was on the Nintendo, and so I am all in on Ninja Gaiden. Wildgate, no. Killing Floor, no. Monument Valley's sweet, yeah. That one you should definitely play. Everybody should play that one, personally. And then Red Shaker has my interest, and so does Ready or Not, but I don't know if I'll buy them. I don't know on those. I don't know if I'll buy them to play them, but they're interesting. So I would say for sure is 2, interested 4, 2 no. So I'm 4. 4 piqued at least my interest. At least piqued my interest, 4 of them. And Rat Shaker was so funny. My God, man. I have no idea what that was all about, but yeah. Yeah. All right, Terry, are you ready for the next topic, which is all about freedom, liberty, and democracy?
Oh boy.
And that is none other than Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox. Woo! Yes! Finally. Sorry. Hold on. Before we move on, I did ask the chat if how many of these games they were interested in. Terry, how many were they interested in on that?
All right. So 62% are only interested in either none of them or at least one. 25% liked at least 2 to 3. 12% were into 4 to 5, and nobody liked all 6.
Yeah, very rarely will anybody like all 6. I think the most I've ever been interested in is 4. I think the most you've ever been interested in is 4 as well. 4 seems to be the top tier. Yeah. All right, so Terry, you played the original Helldivers.
No.
You said you loved it.
No, I didn't.
Have you recorded? Don't lie.
I never played the
Don't lie.
original.
Kat, is she lying? Kat, let me know if she lied. Kat.
Dude, I never played the original. I didn't even know that Helldivers was a thing until this game came out.
Rat Shaker is the top of my list, man, right? L Diddy says no PvP hard pass. And Glinzer says, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. They had their button ready. They had their button ready. I can't disagree with you. He said YouTube heard Radio Now and thought the Fuji song and had their hand ready on the copyright button. Right, yeah. All right, so onto the topic. Sorry, Helldivers 2 lands on Xbox. Terry, what a game! Have you played Helldivers 1, Terry? I know you did.
No.
You told me you did.
I've never played Helldivers.
You so said you did.
I've never played Helldivers. Never.
Right.
Never.
Well, Terry, I think you need to play some Helldivers and deliver some democracy.
I did play the Starship Trooper first-person shooter game that was PC only way back in the day, but I never played Helldivers.
By the way, I love this AI-generated image here that I made. I kept trying to get it to spell Helldivers correctly down here on the lower left. This is as close as it got. Bulwards 2, right? It's supposed to say Helldivers. All right. Don't laugh at my AI. Democracy. Yeah, you can name your ship. Everything. All right. So just so you know, right, you're going to be taking part in the Galactic Wars. Terry, Super Spanish democracy is under attack. Join the fight to spread liberty throughout the galaxy. Squash the Terminate outbreak on alien worlds and defy the automatons hiding in the gloom. Right? Basically, you can get all this stuff free. Beginner armor, perfect for new stuff. Right? Useful tips is you can experiment with different loadouts and weapons, complete missions, and earn requisitions. And freedom isn't free, but it is explosive. Yes.
Explosions! Can you count me in?
Explosions.
Explosions!
Explosions. Lots of them.
Explosions!
Yeah. Hence why today's thumbnail right here, Super Earth approved. Look at all these explosions happening on here. You're kind of so funny. All right, so Helldivers 2 launched today. It also came out with a Halo ODST, the Obedient Democracy Support Troopers, right? And you can do all this, right? So Helldivers 2 officially landed on Xbox with full cross-platform war effort and fresh wave of new recruits. Will Xbox squads shift the tide of the war or just add more friendly fire chaos? What do you think, Terry?
Probably a mixture of both. I don't really know how this one. I don't really know much about Helldivers. I just know that decisions and things that the community makes shapes how the world is and how the future content will be. So I heard that whatever decisions they made originally before this game came to Xbox, people were kind of regretting that they might have made the wrong choices. So do they get to start over here, or is this just picking up where they left off over on PC and PlayStation?
Oh, this pick it up.
Right where they left off?
Right where they left off, baby.
So we're thrown into the crappy world that they created?
That's right. They've lost. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, we lost a world.
Oh, man.
We lost the world.
It kind of sucks that we didn't get to start from the beginning and experience it the way that they did.
Yeah, we lost the world yesterday. Hold on, let me pull up my companion app here. I'll tell you the world we lost after this ad. Can you hear the ad? Spends more time loading ads than it does loading the information. We lost Sophora, so now we need to liberate it. So I am fighting on Sophora for anybody wanting to come and fight with Sophora. Only 19,000 Helldivers are fighting on it right now. We need your support, guys. We need to deliver liberty to Sophora. We defend democracy's future. I love the world of Helldivers. Look at this. Brought to you by the Super Earth Ministry of Truth. Undivided attention is mandatory. Love it. Love it. So friendly fire. Speaking of friendly fire, there is at the end of every game a stat called friendly fire damage. And my stat got over 2,000 points.
Dude, stop shooting at people in the back.
I didn't shoot anybody. I have a fortification called a minefield that I deploy when we're defending, right? And when the defense is done, we got to move on. And people don't know how to, traverse a minefield, even though you can see them. They're bright red. They're like, oh, I'm just going to go. And they blow up. They blow up. My friend, I think, died 7 times to my minefields. Shaddai. I was playing with Shaddai yesterday. He died 4 times to my minefield. I kill more friendlies with that minefield than I do bad guys because these guys just don't know how to walk. I even call it out. Minefield deploying to the west. Minefield deploying to the east. Where to the east? I'm coming. Idiots. So yeah, it's funny. I think the game is fun. It's certainly explosive. It is. With one grenade, I killed 15 Tyranids the other day. I was so happy with that kill. 15 of those bugs got killed. This game is so much fun. Everybody should play it. Now, the ODST War Bond, think of the War Bonds more as season passes. Season passes. So you're not going to get the skins and the weapons and all that right away. What you're getting is a season pass. And what's fun about this is, instead of just giving you a skin for your gun, it's an actually different gun. So you get to unlock the Halo rifle in Helldivers 2 with medium piercing damage. It is my favorite go-to rifle right now. It kills everything. So yeah, it is great. Enlist today, Terry. Yes. Chat, have you been playing Helldivers? Let us know. I mean, there's a poll in the chat. Let us know. Terry, are you interested in Helldivers?
A little bit. A little bit. It's just I don't know. Haven't really been in like a gaming mood in a very long time, so I've been playing games very sparsely. I just haven't been able to find anything that I've really gotten into in a long time. So I just really need a really good immersive game, and it's just I don't know. Games aren't like they used to be. I just struggle to find ones that can hold my attention for very long. They just aren't immersive like they used to be. They're just I don't know. I just feel like most games are just kind of mediocre.
I don't know. I think you're missing out. But let's see. Sorry. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. El Nini says, for democracy, definitely El Nini. And you can name your ship. Yeah, mine is the Arbiter of Courage. Arbiter of Courage. Got to stick with that Halo theme,
Dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Back from the Dead said, I was playing a few missions for personal daily order during this show. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Back from the Dead. Get some. Chill Walker says, I just bought the game for democracy. Yeah, for democracy. You got to do it for democracy, Terry. And it's so funny because, like, one of the funniest things is, like, you can get, like, limb damage on your Helldiver, right? And I took limb damage on my legs, and my Helldiver goes, sweet liberty, my legs! Sweet liberty, I can't feel my legs. Oh my god, the voice acting in that game is so
we got we got explosions and we got comedy and we got gun chaos. So it sounds like
it is a space game.
It sounds like Helldivers, everything I was asking for that Starfield couldn't deliver on. So
unbelievable. Man, the man couldn't have.
I might need to play it now because literally from what you're explaining, everything that I said earlier that I wanted in a game, Helldivers seems to have it.
If you don't like Helldivers, you're treasonous. You're a traitor to Super.
Well, my husband did buy it recently, so I might have to install it on my Xbox and give it a try since we do the share thing.
Nice. Dan the Man Cunningham says, I'm curious if the Xbox numbers sold for the game. We should get some next week. It just launched this week. We should get some, at least not really sales numbers. We might get engagement numbers. So hold your front on that, right? Let's see. Back from the Dead says, I may have orbital bombarded a couple of my teammates in the last mission. No joke. We were extracted. The ship landed, right? and somebody called in an orbital bombardment over there before we left. And instead of bombarding over there, it bombarded right on top of us, and we all died. All of us died. We got killed by friendly bombardment. It was funny. It's funny. Big B Bunny says, I love Helldivers 2. Amazing games. Yeah. Look, Helldivers 2 up, girl. Yeah.
I'll install it. Like I said, my husband bought it. I just got to install it and give it a try. Maybe this one can bring me out of my gaming funk. Because, yeah, I haven't been into a game in a long time. It's been months. I have not been into a game.
Glazer says, when you hit a gaming rut, replay one of your faves. Yeah, Terry, reload.
It might even been, I feel like it's been all year.
Chrono Trigger. Reload Chrono Trigger.
I think it's been all year. Because, yeah, the last games I got really into, I think I played last year. So I think I've been in a gaming rut all year.
Yeah, maybe you need more SnowRunner or something. Yeah. El Nini said, so no PvP, so I passed on Helldivers 2. There you go. El Nini has his jam. He knows what he likes. He likes that PvP, baby. Yeah. Let's see. Jago Kukin, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, best $40 I spent in a long time, Terry. Yeah. Okay. I spent $60. Jago, Helldivers 2 is fun as heck. Yeah. LDD says, getting Xbox Shield number is going to be harder than finding the Ark of the Covenant. No lies detected, El Nini. No lies. No lies. Yeah. So Helldivers 2, I bought the ODST War Bond, right? Because I think it's funny because, you know, ODSTs are drop shock troopers. They do exactly what Helldivers do. As a matter of fact, ODSTs are also called Helldivers. Funny, right? So, so is this the most iconic crossover ever, Terry? Or is it just fan service and tactical armor? ODST tactical armor.
That I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to play it, but it sounds like it could be good. It could be fun. I don't know. I'll have to try it because, like, I never had interest in it, but the more people kind of explain it, it does sound like it's something that I would enjoy. So I need to try it.
It's definitely
and I've heard it's supposed to be funny, and it's basically a parody of Starship Troopers. So, and I do enjoy Starship Troopers, so I might be able to have a good time with it.
Yeah, the game difficulty starts very low, like boring low. Okay. And it's just so that you can start to figure out some of the game. Me and my friends right now, we're on medium, but I think we're about ready to try something harder because the more stuff you unlock, the more support bombardments and stuff you unlock, the more damage you can make. And then the lower difficulties become easier. So onto the next difficulty. And so this game is one of those games that just gets ridiculous, though. Like, really ridiculous. So it has new threats like Gloom and Voteless Rising, right? The voteless, the non-citizens. The fight for Super Earth is more intense than ever. So obviously Helldivers 2 has a lot of momentum right now, Terry. Do you think they'll be able to keep it up, or will the grind down the democracy hype? Like, will people not want to fight for democracy eventually? Because, like, right now, let me see. How many total Helldivers are in the world? 205,000 Helldivers are online right now.
On just Xbox?
No, in the Helldivers world, Xbox, PC, PS5.
That's it? How many?
That's it. 205,000.
That seems really low. I thought that was like one platform.
No. So, yeah, just wondering if you're going to liberate. Help us liberate. Come on. We only have 205,000 people during church hours, Terry. Are you going to come in?
You know what? It's football season kicked in, so maybe everybody's busy with that and they're not playing the game. Maybe that's why there's not that many people.
There you go. Maybe not that many people. All right. I don't know. I think this game is so much fun. Yeah. I bought this edition right here, and then I bought the Halo ODST pack. I didn't get the Super Citizen edition myself. So, chat, which version did you buy? Which one did you buy? Let me know. I love to hear what you guys have to say. And let me see. Are there any more cool? Their sacrifice should not be in vain. Remember the creek. Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. So I think it's super fun. I like the game. Let's see. Let's see. Music 72, thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He said, yeah, you play throw, whatever that is. You still stuck on the tutorial. Oh my goodness. Talking that trash out there. Let's see. El Nini says, no more console wars. The console wars are dead, man. It's all the content wars now. Let's see. Sappho says, I'll try it because I like to see more of this between Sony and Xbox. There you go. Ayo Sub-Zero says, just drive. Absolutely. Whoa. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. And Chet Walker did the same as me. He bought the standard version and then went for the War Bond. Yeah, I also went for the War Bond, the ODST War Bond, as it is legendary. Everybody should play this one. I think this is fun. I think it's one of the best games ever. So yeah. And Freddie Fox says, I bought the Super Citizen Edition. There you go. Which one are you buying? Which one did your husband buy?
No idea. Probably standard.
Probably standard. I mean, I think you're gonna be awesome. I think the Galactic War needs you guys. I'm gonna recruit you guys right now. Every mission shifts the tide, guys. Come on. Every mission makes a little difference. You see that little percentage counter go up about 0.02% every time you may finish a mission, right? It's funny because that's how much it goes up. Succeed and get your medals, gear, bragging rights. Come on, guys. The war has no pause button. Who's logging in tonight? Who is logging in tonight? Terry, are you logging in?
I don't think so.
Man, chat,
I don't know.
Chat, let me know who's logging in tonight to spread democracy. Let me know. Oh my goodness. Jago says bought the standard edition, then bought the $15 Halo War Bond. Yeah, baby. Who is logging in to spread democracy? Come on, guys. Who's gonna drop in, blow up, repeat? This game is all about it. Oh, Chair Walker says tonight is WWE, so no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. We are gonna Terry, I obviously love this game. How does the chat feel about this game?
All right, are you a super citizen or just a civilian? 64%. I bleed orbital bombardments. 29%. Yeah. Still waiting on the drop pod. And 14%. I choose comfort over democracy.
Oh my god. Fastback says, oh wait. I lost you, Fastback. There you go. I got Helldivers too. Invite me tonight. Let's do it, Fastback. Let's do it. Crazy Greek dude says pass. Big B Money says he got the standard $40 edition. Jago says log it in today. That's right. And Web Dave says after Gamers Console, I will. There you go. Good, Web Dave. All right. Let me see. There was another interesting little topic that Dred sent me, but I didn't prepare for it. I don't know why I didn't prepare for it. I just didn't. Do I want to talk about it though? Nope. Nope. No, I guess not. Okay. All right, Terry, is there anything else you want to talk about today? Anything you want to spread? Any more democracy you want to spread today?
Nope. I think everything's good.
You think everything's good? Hold on. I got to load my democracy background. I love this thing, man. Chat, tell me what you think of this background. Super Earth approved, baby. Love it. All right. So, yeah. So, Big B Money, Helldivers 2 got a lot of content in it. It does. It really does. Has a lot of lore in it, too, if you pay attention. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Terry, you know how they have Dr. Pepper? Dr. Pepper has survived into the future, but it's now called Dr. Democracy. It's amazing. All right, Terry, anything else you want to talk about today?
No, I think we've covered it.
All right. Well, with that being said, guys, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. And with that being said, we are out of here. I'm Maxwell1324.
And I'm Cool Cat Terry.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.